There are many ways relationships end. Some end with arguments, some with silence, some with bitterness and blame. This one didn't, and that's why I felt it deserved own video. This is not a breakup story full of drama. This is a story about acceptance, faith, and what it means to walk away with dignity. When I came to Ukraine, I wasn't looking for entertainment. I wasn't looking for casual dating or validation. I came with serious intentions. I wanted connection, alignment, and the possibility of building something real. And for a moment, it felt that might be possible. We talked, we walked, we shared meals, silence, ideas about life, faith, and the future. There was respect, there was warmth, there was sincerity, and those things matter, even when a story doesn't continue. At some point, it became clear that our paths didn't align, not because of conflict, not because of betrayal, not because someone did something wrong, but because direction matters. She felt called towards a different life direction, one that required her full attention and commitment, and I had to respect that. I want to say this clearly. There was honesty, there was consistency, there were no games, and in today's world, that alone deserves respect. Faith isn't just something you talked about. It's something that eventually asks you to choose. Sometimes faith brings people together, and sometimes it gently pulls them apart. I don't see her choice as a rejection, and I don't see my acceptance as loss. I see it as obedience to truth, because love that ignores reality eventually turns into resentment. And I don't want to love that survives by pretending. A man doesn't grow by forcing doors open. He grows by recognizing which doors are not meant for him. Modern culture treats breakups as proof that something went wrong. I don't see it that way anymore. Sometimes two people meet not to stay forever, but to reflect something back to each other. This experience clarified things for me. What kind of woman I'm looking for, what kind of life I'm willing to build, and what kind of compromises I am not willing to make. That's not failure, that's refinement. And refinement is never comfortable, but it's always valuable. Dating in Ukraine reminded me of something important. People still talk about values early. They still ask real questions. Faith, family, direction. These are not taboo topics. There is less irony, less emotional fog, more sincerity. Even when things end, they can end cleanly. And that's something I carry with me moving forward. I won't share private details. I won't speak for her. But I will say this. I'm grateful for the time we shared. I respect her choice, and I wish her peace on the path she's chosen. Some people enter your life like stars, not to stay forever, but to remind you that light exists, and then they move on. This journey is not over. I'm still walking, still learning, still open, but more grounded than before. If you're watching this because you've experienced a quiet ending of your own, I want you to know something. Not every goodbye is a tragedy. Some are simply truth delivered gently. Thank you for following this journey. And if you want to continue walking with me with honesty, intention, and faith, you are welcome here. See you in the next chapter.